Hi there, Wednesday afternoon, and thought I'd just do a quick bit of an update. Feeling pretty miserable, so such is. Yes, where to start? Gooseberries. Something's going wrong with my autofocus. Gooseberries. These guys were pulled out, and we put some Romanesco broccoli and some white Vienna kohlrabi. So just a few little seedlings, just in those dark patches you can see. So hopefully they'll take over from these broccolis. The girls have just been locked up with some scraps. Not very happy at all. Are you, ladies? Not very happy at all. Did a bit of maintenance out the back here, and found some passion fruit. We took out all the feral or volunteer tomatoes that sprouted up in there. Actually found another 2 small passion fruit plants that have come up from the worm casting, and we've left the eggplant in there just to see what he becomes. Lemons are all ripening up nicely. We've decided to mark some of these snow peas for saving seed. We haven't been able to find any more of these seeds available online. I'll insert the name because for the life of me I can't think what they're called. Yeah, so we're saving quite a few seeds of this year. I've still got some leftover seed from last year. My camera's about to turn off. Sugar snap peas have gone crazy. We're harvesting so much stuff at the moment. Leaf-wise, kohlrabi, the giant one was harvested. Dragon carrots and the nates have gone. I've got some photos of them on the blog. Just some more kohlrabi, the purple, I've just planted out and around the spot. There's some more in here and amongst the cauliflowers. Nothing really of note to talk about really, other than everything's going well. That's just the gooseberries we're hanging, letting the berries ripen off. There we go, actually there is something. The fish aquaponic setup. This has been marked, so I know where to dig out and put in some decomposed granite or something as a bedding to put the fish tanks on. Oh,
I wanted to show the difference.
Oh, 2 different types of beetroot we harvested. We're having beetroot in a stew tonight with some dragon carrots and Nate's carrots, just for something different. Had mango in a stew last night, that was very nice. Very nice. He doesn't like the camera. I took out a couple of chilies from that bed, as I was saying, yes, for the fish tanks. Took out a couple of chilies from that bed and we're trying to keep them in the pots here. Half 44 gallon drum of Pontiac potatoes, just planted that out during the week. That's the bed that we pulled out, that'll be going around the front. Yeah, so anyway, quickly, what I'm thinking about doing here is putting down some cracker dust or decomposed granite. My father's got a whacker packer and we've got some Besser bricks that we've scored off other family members. We're going to mortar those guys in place after we whacker pack down a nice firm base, and then run some 2400 2 meter 40 long treated hardwood sleepers. Don't like using treated hardwood, but the place is awash with termites here, and they're going to form the footing for our fish tanks. Our fish tanks are going to be chopped off at 1/3 off the top will be taken off, and that will become a grow bed from 2 of them, and the 2 bottom sections will become fish tanks that will be mounted onto the 2 treated hardwood sleepers, and I'll actually put a couple of pipe sections between the 2 IBC fish tanks, so it's in fact will be 1 large fish tank joined by 2 or some piping. Yeah, and the other IBC there, that will be cut into 2 grow beds and they'll sit along here. This will be the edge. This is the edge marker for the fish tank pit. They'll be dug in, and the others will go along here, 2 of them side by side. And eventually we're going to put some posts in and laser light plastic roof on to stop extra water coming in and diluting down the aquaponic system water. that will go over the top, and we'll actually put laser light along the back as well, just in case anyone next door in the neighbourhood decides to spray and it might endanger our fish. That'll go up around there, and then we'll also have some sort of shade structure for summer as well that'll run off the existing one. So garden's looking quite good actually, looking very green. I think Media Maker mentioned in another clip about blossom end rot on the tomatoes, and I went, she'll be right. Well, she wasn't right, and I need to give them a bit of a feed up with some magnesium. I lost 2 off the 2 potted ones and none off the ones in the ground, so whatever's in the ground's better than the soil mix in the pot. So yeah, so I'll stop rambling and go up and try and whack this into a clip. And I'm also doing a blog post too that has a bit more information on stuff. I've just been too crook to worry about it, to tell you the truth. Crook on your honeymoon, woohoo, great. Yeah, also got a little brazier just to roast marshmallows for the girls at night. So, let me show you a pretty flower. That's the yellow flower, not quite coming out yet, might as well use up the battery. And that's the brommy flower. Still hasn't done what guys at the markets has done yet. Those purple buds actually open up with a yellow inside, so look very pretty. And the strawberries, cotton Burko. So, so I'll finish doing my cheat. Also have another batch, some aluminium cans for my father, he collects them. Excuse my mess from planting out the other day. Worm cast tea. I only had 2 tablespoons of molasses left, so it's got probably 3/4 of this container of worm cast, probably about 80 litres of water, and about 2 dessert spoons of molasses in it. So just aerating that. Give it a stir as well, just to move the sediment around on the bottom, and hopefully that should be going on the plants tomorrow afternoon. And to finish off, a nice rainbow. Very pretty.
Can we go to the end and see if there's a pot of gold?
No, there's a pot of chalk coated honeycomb. Yes. It's a lie. The gold is actually chalk coated honeycomb.
Oh, I'm definitely going to the end of the rainbow.
Okay.